Hey guys, get ready with me. I have a date and pigs are flying. Hell might have frozen over. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Kimmie in my apartment. I'm so used to saying this is my attic or something like that. What did I used to say? I am Kimmie and this is my attic. But this is not my attic. As you know, if you saw the video that I did before this one, I have moved and I am in my apartment. And today I'm doing a get ready with me. This is the first get ready with me I have done in over a year. So bear with me a little bit. This is not my setup. I'm actually in another room than the video that I posted. Probably when I post this video, I will have posted the other video last week. So this is like the second video I've done. Since my little comeback here on YouTube, I have been away for almost a year. I just had so much going on in my personal life that I just had to take a little bit of time off from YouTube. But I am back and I am going to be trying to post like once a week, whatever, probably once a week. I'll get to that like at the end of the video. But yeah, I am going to be doing a get ready with me today. I have not done one in so long, like at least a year. My hair is different. I actually got it cut and colored. I don't particularly like it. I did get a lot of compliments on it. I wanted to go a little lighter, but whatever. They were like, no, I think this is like the perfect shade for you. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing, using some of the new products that I got from the last video. We're going to be testing them out. We'll see how they look. The background, like I said, this is not going to be my background. I think I'm going to be using kind of the one I used in the last video, but I'm gonna like spruce it up a little bit. I'm just like, I haven't completely moved in. There's still stuff everywhere and I'm just sitting in front of a fireplace actually. So yeah, this is like the extra room. So I'm sitting in front of the fireplace in the middle of July and yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a get ready with me, and I am going out, and that's why I have a get ready with me. That's what I'm getting ready for. So it is 2:50. I am supposed to meet him at 5 o'clock. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so starting off with some base products, I am going to be using the Saie, what the heck is this thing called? Glow Super Gel in Starglow. I have used this product once before. I really, really like it. I think it works really good for dry skin. I left all of my primers in storage. I did everything kind of backwards. Instead of like bringing my stuff and decluttering it, I just threw it into storage. So we will declutter it together. Like I should have done my declutter videos before I moved, but there was just no time. So I honestly have one primer with me, which is by Milani. It's one of the hydrating ones from Milani, which I like, but I'm gonna switch it up because that's all I've been using, because that's all I have. So I'm going to be using this, and like I said, I used it once. It's really nice. You can mix it with your foundation. You can use it under foundation. I guess you could use it kind of like a highlighter, but I just kind of use it all over. And then we're gonna go ahead and try this by DRMTLGY medical grade skincare. This is the Luminous Eye Corrector with SP 41. Does these have shades? I'm in fair. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this by Juvia's Place. I'm gonna just use it as a foundation. This is the Radiance Booster in number 9. So if I am that dewy after all this, I'm not sure what will make me so. Anyway, guys. So anyway, my little intro there, like if you looked out, our pig's flying, it's hell frozen over. I just haven't dated in a long time. The last guy I like dated was in September. It's July, okay? And the last guy I dated was in September last year. And the last, actually no, I did have a date after that, which I like forgot about until now. That was just one date. And that was like, okay, that date, I knew I didn't like him. The second I met him, we were actually, all of these guys I met online, to be honest with you. It's very, I'm like jumping around everywhere. It's very hard, I think, to meet guys or like anyone who you date, today's world, I think that most people do either you meet through someone or you meet online. Like that seems to be like the only thing going. So the last guy I dated this guy in September, and that lasted about a month, maybe a little more. I had so much going on when I dated him that I had like no business dating anybody. But what the heck? Okay, so this is the DRMTLGY. Sorry, I guess this is the app. I just like pulled the cap off. Is this the app? What the heck? How do you do this? Why do things have to have gimmicks and be confusing? It's probably not confusing. Oh, it comes out of here. You pump this, and then I guess you use that on the eye, right? This pumps. Where, oh, there's the product. Okay, I think that, so it comes out. I'm stupid. It doesn't pull out. The product actually comes out of the top. And then I guess you just dab it and actually use that. So that's actually kind of a good idea, I guess. But then if you have too much product on this, like I probably did. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I had no business getting into like dating anybody at that point, because I had that, at that point, everything was like, I think I have too much. Everything was like starting. Like as now, things aren't great by any stretch of the imagination, but they have calmed down. So, but back then, no, I was like all over the place. So I really didn't have any, like, I shouldn't have dated anyone, but we dated for like a month, and then it did not work out. But to be honest with you, and again, like, I was not in a place to start dating anyone, so I kind of knew it wasn't going to work out. But on the other side of things, there are things about him that, even had things been good and like perfect, like in my life when I was met him, it still wouldn't have worked out. So it was like no loss. It was no loss. It still wouldn't. There were things, like, thinking back on it, like, it just wouldn't have worked out between us. So he was way too OCD, like so OCD. And like that was like, there were other things too. But I will not blast him on YouTube. Anyway, so that wasn't gonna work out. Then I had a date that I totally forgot about. That's how good that one was. That was like in the spring, I think. And I knew from the second I met him that I wasn't gonna like him. Actually, I was late. Like, that was my fault. I was late to the date. And like I made a wrong turn. And he wasn't like, I had like called him or texted him, whatever, to tell him I was gonna be late. And he wasn't like the nicest of like understanding. And I was like, damn, like, already? And then when I met him, the second I met him, like, you just know. You know if you're gonna like work with someone or not. I knew I didn't like him. So that was just one date. So that was like nothing. Okay. This under eye, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know if you can see, but I have dry under eyes. And that's another thing. I have not been doing skincare whatsoever. I have no skincare routine. I used to be really, really serious about my skincare routine. Again, I have stuff in storage. So that might be one of the first videos that I do. That might actually be my next video, going through my skincare and getting a skincare routine, because I need one. So we'll declutter some stuff and I'll figure out like a skincare routine, because I need a skincare routine. So I have very dry under eyes. This does not do anything for dry under eyes. It's caking. I can see it. I don't like it. I'm not going to change it. But this is the no. I don't like this. I might try it again. We'll see. But so far, it's a no. Okay. So yeah, so that guy was a no. I also hate this ring light. I got a new ring light. So the last time I did a video, I think I told you that my ring light snapped in half, I think in the move. And then I got a new one. This one was like on the cheaper side. You should know, right? And I read the reviews. The reviews were actually quite good. You can't put a camera on it. And it said it worked with the camera. It said it worked with a camera and a phone. So I shoot on a camera. I don't shoot on my phone. You can put a phone on it, but you can't put a camera on it. You can put a camera on it without the light. If I was to take the light off, I could put the camera on it. This is why it was so cheap. So I don't care for it. Like my other ring light was so much better than one that snaps. So now I have to get like at least a tripod or something so I can use this with the, it's annoying. It's really annoying because, anyway, I don't like it at all. But it's all right for now. You get what you pay for. All right, so this is the Juvia's Place Radiant Booster. I am in shade 9, which is, I don't know if there's a, is it just 9? Or is there an actual, it's just 9. I think it was the lightest one. So I'm just gonna use it everywhere. It reminds me so much of the e.l.f. one. And again, this is something that you could use as a foundation, like kind of like what I'm gonna do. Or you could put it in your foundation. It's supposed to, I think, be like glowy or like dewy or something. Yeah, it's a radiance booster. So this guy I've been talking to for a couple of months at least. And he did want to meet before this, but I just still have so much going on that I just couldn't. So we're gonna meet tonight. The problem with this guy is he lives too far. And I really should set the thing. I don't set the thing at all. The website, whatever. So whatever it came with, like the default is what I have it on. And I guess the default was within like 50 miles or something. So that's like he's not from the other side of the country or anything. This isn't like 90 Day Fiance. But he's not from around here. And that's the problem. That is a problem. I don't care what anyone, I mean, for me, I shouldn't say I don't care what anyone says. For me, it's a problem because things are hard enough, and just like with everything I have going on, and I even said to him, I was like, well, what if we like each other? Like, we're far away. He's like, I'm not worried about it. We'll figure it out. But sometimes that's a lot easier said than done. I know it. You know it. It's just a lot easier said than done. This is really nice. I have the e.l.f. one too, but I can't remember what the hell it looks like. I can't remember if I like it. I think I did like it. I have the e.l.f. one in storage. When I have my hair up, you can kind of see it more. I have the e.l.f. Yeah, the e.l.f. one is in storage. But this one's beautiful. So yeah, this is not something, if you need coverage, this isn't going to give you any coverage. So if you need a coverage foundation, or if you prefer a coverage foundation, you could like use this with it to give you like a little bit of radiance. But this does like smooth your skin nice. It makes it radiant. It makes it look really pretty. I don't think, and it's not like, yeah. It's a pretty good match. It doesn't have to be an exact match because it just kind of like, you know, I like it. I actually like this a lot. So that's good. So far, I don't like the Dermatology. I like the other two products. I'm just going to give myself some brows. I'm going to use the brow wig from Too Faced. I'm going to get into the whole cruelty-free thing in a minute. But yeah, so we've been talking for like a couple months. So I finally decided to meet. And like I said, he is not from here. So I just, I bet I'll like him. I'll probably like him because he's not from around here. And it will make things significantly harder. I don't care what anyone says. It will make things significantly harder. So we'll see. But we're just going to this bar. He's coming by me. He is taking the drive. He is coming by me. And, the bar that we're going to is like, I've never been there because I just moved here, but it's like 12 minutes away, and I used to live like closer towards the city. Now I live towards out east, so this bar is actually like on a marina. You can eat there. It's more of a restaurant, I guess, than a bar. It's like a bar restaurant. So it should be nice. It should be fun. I even said, like, well, if you don't like me, if I don't like you, at least we'll have like a night out. Like, he seems like a really cool guy. We've been talking a lot. Seems like very easygoing, so hopefully we'll just have fun. And yeah, I'll give you an update. I'll let you guys know how it works. Am I nervous? A little bit, because I haven't been on a date in a while, and you know, it's a date, so there's always a little bit of panic involved, especially if you haven't met the person. But at the same time, I'm not as nervous as I used. I'm not as nervous about anything as I used to be after like some of the stuff that I have been through this year. I'm just not as easily flustered. Okay, so that's what's going on for today. And like I said, we'll see. Hopefully it works out. But if it doesn't, at least I'm going out because I haven't been out in so long. All right, so next up, let's talk cruelty free. Because when I first, like one of the videos I did right before I took my YouTube break was how I was going cruelty free, and I wasn't going to be using brands, not only not brands that were not cruelty free, but I wasn't going to be using brands whose parent companies were cruelty free. I need mascara. I do have a mascara that I'm gonna try, but I didn't bring it out. I have to go get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyeshadow. I am using my Cool Neutrals palette. I'm so excited to try this. I have not tried it yet. This is my Sigma Cool Neutrals, and this is the first palette I have purchased. No, this was the first palette that I purchased, like, after everything what happened to me, because I was like, I have to have it. I just had to have this palette. I was so excited. I love Cool Neutrals, and I love Sigma. Sigma is my favorite brand, so when you put the two together, I was so excited. And I'm so excited to play with this. I still have the thing on the mirror. Oh no, there isn't. No, okay. Ugh, I just love it. The packaging, the brush, the color story. Let me show you the color story. Here is the brush. You've probably seen this palette because it's not new. It's new to me though. Isn't it gorgeous? I love these palettes. I just love, love, love Sigma. Favorite brand. So I'm so excited. I haven't done eyeshadow. I did eyeshadow for the first time last week because I was testing palettes. I was testing the new Juvia's Place palette that I bought because I'm going to do a ranking. I don't know exactly when, but I will be doing a ranking of all of my neutral palettes. So I decided to go ahead and test them all. And all the people at work that I work with were like, oh my God, Kimmie's, yes, everybody calls me Kimmie. Kimmie's back. Because I used to wear like makeup and eyeshadow and stuff to work all the time, and I am like the only one. I don't work in an office. I work in a laboratory. So most people don't wear makeup. So when they saw me in makeup, but they're used to seeing me in makeup. So when they saw me in makeup, they were like, oh, Kimmie's back. Because like the past year, I haven't even worn makeup. Like I've just been somebody else. All right, so, oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Should I do this pink or should I do this? Like I'm always attracted to the shimmers. So we have Iris and we have Laguna. Oh God. Oh my God. Iris is so gorgeous. Ooh, Laguna's pretty too. I'm going to do Iris. I'm going to do this one for the shimmer. It's so freaking pretty. And then do I have a... Okay. The problem is, one of the issues with this palette is the inner corner. Oh, whatever. I don't care. I'm not someone who digs into a second palette. I'm just not. What is this? Thunder. Oh my God, that's gorgeous too. I'm not someone who will dig into a second palette. I'm just not that type of person. This could work as an inner corner maybe. All right, maybe we'll do this for the inner corner. That is Angel Wing. I definitely want to do this Iris all over the lid. You know what? We don't even need an inner corner. We can do whatever we want. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do, you know what, I might just do like a kind of one and done look type of thing. I'm gonna do this Talesman all over the lid. Why not? There's no real like lighter, whatever, let's just see what happens. Usually I don't have any problem with Sigma palettes because their eyeshadows are so pretty and easy to work with. I just hope this color doesn't make me look like bruised. But anyway, so when I did my cruelty, I had told you guys that I was only going to be using, not only was I only going to be using cruelty-free products, I only wanted to use products that were owned by cruelty-free companies. And that, ooh, it's pretty. I think that's really pretty. I only wanted to use products that were by cruelty-free companies. That knocks out a lot of products, because even if your product is your brand is cruelty-free, if you are owned by a parent company that's not cruelty-free, because my look then, you know, I wasn't using that brand. My take on that, and the reason why I decided to do that, is because I felt that if you are a cruelty-free brand, but you're owned by a parent company that's not cruelty-free, the money that you're making, of course, is going, at least in part, to your parent company, right? I mean, isn't that safe to say? At least in part, is going to the parent company. So my thinking was, I don't want to give money to these brands, because then the parent companies will get money. But what I later read is that most people who are cruelty-free use all cruelty-free brands. And that is also what, like, Cruelty Kitty recommends. She recommends, I can't remember her name, Susanna. She recommends that she's like the authority on cruelty-free. I'm telling you, like, if you have any kind of question, she tells you, you can check out her website. I will post it down below. She also sends out a newsletter to let you, like, kind of keep you up to date on what brands are cruelty-free, what brands have become not cruelty-free, if any. And her website, you can pretty much find, like, any brand you want, you're looking for cruelty-free products. And her advice is to use all the brands that are cruelty-free, to support all cruelty-free brands regardless of their parent company. She feels, and I read this in other places too, that the way to make these parent companies choose more, right, like become non-cruelty-free, is to choose their cruelty-free brands. When they see that they're cruelty-free, how well their cruelty-free brands are doing versus their non-cruelty-free brands, that is the way to change things up. And I guess there is something to be said for it, because a lot of these brands that are fighting to be cruelty-free and making sure and really caring about their cruelty-free status, sometimes you cannot help who you get bought out by, or you know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, I just used Too Faced. Too Faced has always been cruelty-free, I believe. Like, they're very, very, they're very serious about being cruelty-free, but they're owned by Estee Lauder. And Estee Lauder is definitely not cruelty-free. So that's one of the reasons that, like, I wasn't using Too Faced anymore. But, and I still, there's a part of me, I think I'm gonna use my finger for the shimmer. There is a part of me that's still kind of on that page, regardless of what other people are doing or saying. I still kind of feel that it's best not to use any parent company cruelty-free brands, but I don't know. Most people seem to be on the opposite page. You should support all cruelty-free brands regardless of the parent company. And that is the only way to change things. So, I don't know. To me, I kind of still feel like, no, don't support any company that's owned by a cruelty-free brand, a non-cruelty-free brand, but I guess that's just me. So, I'm going to do what seems like people who know what they're doing are doing, and that is to support all cruelty-free brands, regardless of parent company. But I will still let you guys know if the parent company is cruelty-free, if that makes sense, if I'm reviewing something. And we'll take it from there. So yeah. So going forward, I'll be using all cruelty-free brands. That's the bottom line. I took the long way around, but that's the bottom line. This shimmer is so pretty. It goes on really good with finger. It goes on really good with a brush. It's beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. Okay, so talks about cruelty-free. Talks about my date. I'm covered in glitter. Let's go ahead and talk about my nickel allergy. Alright guys, let's go ahead. I cannot wait to test this next product out. I'm excited about this one. This is also by Juvia's Place. I'm excited about this one because when I opened it, the other day when I bought it. It looked so nice and looked like it was smooth and easy to use. This is the Juvia's Place Buttercream bronzer. And it's like a cream bronzer, which usually I do really well with because my skin is dry. And usually these work for me. So let's just see. And this is in, does it have a shade? Juvia's Place, oh, Buttercream. I think that's the shade. I don't think it's a Buttercream bronzer. I think Buttercream is the shade. So, I'll give you a little, for those of you who don't know, I will give you a little background on me. When I started this channel, okay, well, let me go before that. Around, what was it, maybe 2019, I fell into kind of a depression. Not even gonna go into why, because it's so, but something that I fell in love with and that I felt really helped me, and guys, even now, like makeup and the beauty community, it just makes me feel good. I'm not good at it, so what? I just like it. I like to follow it. I like to watch YouTube. I like to buy makeup. I like to try makeup. It just makes me happy, and it really helped me when I was going through this depression. So I found myself getting very into makeup, and then I found myself having reactions to said makeup, which sucked. Like, especially eyeshadow. I would like put eyeshadow on, eyeliner. It was eyeliner was the real culprit. So anytime I would wear eyeliner, which I really like to wear, all of a sudden, wait a minute, no. Oh my God, guys, I can't even remember. It started with lashes. Okay, it's all coming back to me. So I had no problems with makeup. I was wearing false lashes, the lash extensions that you get done. And one day I had them done and I thought I had a reaction to the lashes because like I woke up and like I was so red. I was so like swollen. I was so irritated, but then it kind of went away. So I was like, all right, I got them done again and it came back even worse, to the point where I couldn't even keep them on. And that was when I decided that I needed to take them off and that I had to get like an allergy test because I didn't know what was going on. But before that, before I actually got the allergy test, I was like, well, let me go back to wearing eyeliner. Same thing, but not as bad. But I was still getting these reactions, and then I started getting them to eyeshadow, and then I just started getting them to like all kinds of makeup. I could not figure out why. I was tested for an allergy. It came back that I was positive for nickel, but the doctor was no help really in figuring out why I was allergic to makeup. I was like, well, makeup doesn't have nickel in it. Well, makeup has iron oxides in it. Iron oxides are a derivative of nickel. So if you have a nickel allergy, chances are you could be allergic to a lot of makeup. So I was like crushed because I had just gotten into makeup. Makeup had helped me out so much. By the way, he just texted me. He was supposed to meet me at 5. He has to meet me at 5:45 because the GPA is showing 5:45, so that's no big deal. So that's fine. I have a little more time. What's it called? I was so upset because I just gotten into makeup and now I felt like I wasn't going to be able to wear any. And I was just like, seriously, like, so then I got into this phase where I was making makeup and that was a disaster. And then I was trying to find anything that didn't have iron oxides, and it's very, very little available. But I did find some stuff and I did do some research, because it's even hard to find out anything about this allergy. So I put everything that I knew into a website, which I called myeyeshadowallergy.com. It was kind of like a blog. And I also reviewed a little bit of makeup on there. And then I turned it into my YouTube channel. I had a whole nickel allergy series. And part of that series was that I would try to find iron oxide free makeup. And by far to this day, I shouldn't say by far. Those videos and my hair videos, for some reason, my hair videos do very well, are my most watched videos. And by far, the most like email I get, not that I'm someone who gets a lot of email, but the most emails that I get from you guys or from people who watch me on YouTube is about nickel allergies and nickel allergy makeup. And also, like, how am I wearing makeup now if I have a nickel allergy? Sorry, guys, I dropped that right by the microphone. The answer to that question is, and this does happen also, it has subsided. It has subsided. But I still cannot wear any kind of eyeliner. Mascara, I don't really have issues with. Eyeliner has to have black too. A lot of people don't want to wear black too. Iron oxide is by far the more, like, healthier thing to wear, but I don't have reactions to black too. So if I do wear eyeliner, it has to be black too, but I don't wear too much eyeliner now. For that reason. I like the way eyeliner looks, but I don't wear it for that reason. And mascara, I don't really have a problem with. I can also do lashes, but it has to be clear glue because the oxides are in the glue. They're not in the lashes. They're in the black glue. So if I use clear glue, I don't really have an issue. Although the last time I did lashes, by like the third fill-in, I started to get irritated, but that just could have been anything. Could have been just from wearing. It could have been it could have been something else. It could have been anything. But for the most part, I don't have a problem wearing lashes as long as it's clear glue. Everything else is kind of subsided, with the and it could come back at any time because you have allergies for life. The exception is eyeshadow, but not all eyeshadow. Like, I've never had a reaction to Sigma, but some eyeshadows, like Natasha Denona, I have a lot of reactions to. So it really depends. I guess some of them use more iron oxides than others. Some of them use a lot more, like, mica, which is a form which does have iron oxides in it. It's just like, it depends how much the ratio is, I guess. Why some formulas bother me and some don't, I don't know. And like I said, those are my most asked questions. I do get a lot of people tend to watch those videos more. And I think the reason for that is it's not something that you're going to find a lot of information on the web about. However, I have decided to end all things iron oxide free, nickel related. I'm not taking the videos down. The videos will stay up. But I have decided to I'm not going to talk about nickel allergies anymore or iron oxide free makeup anymore. And I'll tell you why. I'm also not doing my website anymore. In fact, I don't even know if my website is still up. Let me tell you that quick story. I like this. I do like it. But the one thing I don't like about it, it's not as easy to blend in as I thought it would be. I still prefer Rare Beauty's cream bronzer, and even Saie, I don't know if I'm saying that right, this brand, they have a lovely cream bronzer, which I picked up and I have used since I did that video. I have used it since then, and it blends really, really beautifully. This one isn't as easy to blend, but I can't say it's not nice. I prefer the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna do some blush. I'm going to go ahead and use my Rare Beauty blush in Cheer. I kind of wish I had a more peachy blush, but isn't that pretty? I love this blush, and sometimes like powdered blushes I don't do well with, but this blush for some reason, it's gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. It's just so lovely. I love Rare Beauty. I do really love Rare Beauty. I need a brush. Okay, so the reason that I am not going to be doing, first of all, I haven't blogged in so long that when I first started on YouTube, I thought I would do both, but that just didn't happen. And now, like, I wasn't even blogging before. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to blog now. Plus, I reach more people with YouTube, I think, with my nickel allergy series than I really do online. So I had like this idea that I would always keep my website up for two reasons. The first reason was because I did it. Like, I made it. I wrote everything. It was like, I don't know, it was like my little project, and I was proud of it. Like, you know, I was proud of my little website. And so I didn't really want to take it down. I was just gonna keep it up. And even if I didn't add to it, I would always have the static pages. Because makeup reviews, I mean, they become very passé, you know, and this makeup's not popular anymore, not available anymore. But the static pages that told you about like the nickel allergy, symptoms, how to know you have one, get tested, I thought they were kind of valuable. And I also had a page where I would always add makeup. When I found that the makeup was iron oxide free, I would add it to the page, and I would update it. And sometimes you guys would send me things, and I'm really, really sorry, guys, if you sent me anything and I haven't responded. It's just been, my life has been so insane. I will respond. Okay, I will try. Some people, if you sent me something on the website, it might have gotten lost in the shuffle. Like I might not respond because I don't even know if the website's active. And I'll tell you about that in a second. So if you sent me something to the website and I didn't respond and you're watching this video, I apologize. Send it to my YouTube channel. Like you can email me through my YouTube channel, or you can leave a comment and I will respond. Or you can leave a comment on my Instagram and I will respond. Or you can DM me on my Instagram and I will respond. Just don't email me through the website because I don't know if I even have access to it anymore. And I am sorry if you have and I haven't responded. Because I think I did see some people had emailed me something about foundations, but I didn't respond, and now I don't think I can. And please don't blame, like, it's just, I have been going through so much. Like I said, am going through the grieving process on a couple of levels. With people who are very close to me. So that's the whole reason behind my not being on YouTube and not responding to you guys. But please, if you sent me something and I didn't respond, resend it, but resend it to YouTube or resend it to Instagram. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, I had a static page with makeup that I found with, this blush is so gorgeous. It didn't have iron oxides, and I would always like update that for people who have the allergy. However, here's the problem with that. I ran into a problem with that too. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm going to try this by Merit. This is that highlighter. I think I'm kind of dewy enough, but let's get dewier. So this is a highlighter. Oh, it's so freaking pretty. I think I'm just going to use it like, should I try it with a brush? I guess I'll try it. Let me just try it with the finger first, and I'll try it with a brush. I'll see what works. So I was posting things, and even on my YouTube channel, I had just done a video. Actually, I'm gonna, it's not, oh, okay, it is. I think it's this light. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. It's not exactly looking how I thought it would look, but it might just be that it's not sitting well over what I already have on. But it's nice. I wouldn't say it's not nice. I thought I was gonna like it better than I do, though. I'm being completely honest. It's pretty, though. Okay, so here's the thing. I was posting makeup and even doing videos, like iron oxide free makeup videos. And I am getting emails from people, comments from people saying, you're saying this stuff doesn't have iron oxides, but it absolutely does have iron oxides in it. I don't exactly know what's going on with that, because one of the things this happened with was the Milani blush. It was a Milani cream blush that I had found that didn't have iron oxides in it. It was only one shade that didn't have iron oxides in it, and I used it and I posted it, and then I got an email from someone. I can't remember if it was multiple. I think it was only one person, but I don't know, who said I was wrong and it absolutely did have iron oxides in it. I looked at the website ingredients. I didn't see them listed. I looked at my container ingredients. I did not see it listed, but I guess it is possible. And another thing I was thinking is, I don't know what country some people are in, and I do know that products that are made in different, sometimes they differ in ingredients country to country. And maybe now they have started putting it in. And when I bought mine, it didn't have it. Although I did check the website, and the website still didn't list it on that shade. So I'm not sure what's going on. All I can think of is that maybe it's just an impossibility to, you know, post iron oxide free makeup because the ingredients change frequently, you know, and I was trying to also keep up with it and saying, as of now, this has iron oxides, this doesn't, this does. But I think it's just too much. And even though I always do tell you guys to check before you use it, you know, I don't want you guys coming to a video and being like, oh, cool, like this doesn't have iron oxides in it and I have an iron oxide allergy. And then all of a sudden it turns out that it does. It defeats the purpose. And I know what it's like to really want to be able to use some stuff and then you get it and you can't use it anyway. So I think I'm just, as popular as that part of my channel was, I don't want to give people like information and then it turns out it's not good information or whatever. So I think I am just going to not do the whole iron oxide free thing anymore. And then I think I got an email from someone that said she was reacting to 100% pure foundation, and that doesn't have, as far as I know, any iron oxides in it. So it's I don't know. I think it's just better. I'm not going to take the videos that I already have up, I am not going to take down, but I'm not going to be filming anything else, nor will I really be talking about it anymore because it's just there's just not a lot available. And like I said, it seems like the stuff that is available is falling into some kind of gray area. So as far as my website, so for this reason I said to myself, you know what, I'm just going to take the website down because it's not that it's expensive to have a website, but you do have to pay for it. You have to keep it up. You have to pay for the domain. You have to pay for your name. You have to pay for the security because you need security on your website. So, I mean, you know, it is some fees. And so I canceled part of it. And then the other part I forgot to cancel, like the most important part. So then it was still up. So then I had to get the other part back. So honestly, guys, and then I was given a date when like everything would be up, everything would end. So honestly, I don't even know like what's up there. I should have checked before I started this video. But if my website is still up, it's not going to be up within the next couple of months because I did have to like pay for something because I forgot to cancel it and it was like an automatic deduction, and then I had to get back what I had canceled previously. So I talked to the company and I was like, please, I just want to cancel my whole website. And they were like, okay, well, we can do that for you, and the next time it won't renew. So the next time the renewal comes around, it will not renew. So I can't even remember when this was or when it was supposed to renew. But if it is still up, it's not going to be up that much longer. And that's why. And that's why I'm not going to be doing the nickel allergy thing anymore either. I also get a lot of emails from people who are confused that I'm wearing makeup and I have a nickel, all this other kinds of stuff. So I'm just not going to do it anymore. That's going to be the end of it. But the biggest reason, by far, the only real reason I'm not going to do it is because, like I said, I'm telling you stuff doesn't have it. You guys are telling me it does. I don't see it. So it's too, you know, like I said, it might even be regionally, although on this particular product, I couldn't find iron oxides listed anywhere. But maybe that doesn't mean it doesn't have them. I don't know. So I'm just not comfortable doing it anymore. So that's that. All right, guys. My amazing lashes. I saw something on Instagram the other day. I don't know how old it is, but it was mascara that I definitely want to try. What the heck was it called? I messaged it to myself. Let me see what it was called. And you guys can tell me if it's any good. Oh, I thought I messaged it to myself. Maybe I didn't. All right, well, I'm sure it'll pop up again. This is My Amazing Lashes. This I got on Amazon. It says it's cruelty-free. It's supposed to be really, I don't know. We'll see. I love lashes. I love mascara. It's been a long time since I tried a really, really good one. So let's go ahead. I have not ever used this, but this isn't like new. I just never used it. So there's the packaging is very pretty. Very nice. Let's see. I don't remember how much I paid for this. Okay, there's the brush. Let's hope. Like, to me, your lashes make or break you. If your lashes look really good, like, I still like false lashes. I would still get them. Ooh. Okay, that is some nice mascara. I don't know if you can tell. And it did say it's cruelty free. The problem is, like I said in my cruelty free video, everybody has a different definition of cruelty free. It's not like you can say, you're cruelty free, and there are some things that you can do, and like some people may not consider you cruelty free anymore. So there's no like standard. That's one of the problems. So usually when I'll go to Cruelty Free Kitty because she has like her questions that she asks each company, and when she wants to know, and only if you answer all those questions, she'll consider you cruelty free. But this company just says it on their website, but that doesn't mean that, you know, they check all the boxes. This is pretty. This is nice mascara. It is. I just got it on myself. This is very nice mascara. It is. It really, really does lengthen your lashes, which is what we want. Very good. I was able to like just get that off. Okay. I like it. All right. So going forward, what are we going to be doing? It's just going to be business as usual, guys. My usual reviews. Does it work? Blah, blah, blah. I have some stuff that I'm still going to review. It's not really new. I have like stuff that I was going to review when all this stuff happened to me, and I still have it. I never reviewed it, so I'm still going to do that. So I'm going to have a lot of does it work videos. I'm going to have a lot of declutters, like a lot of declutters. I'm going to be doing some ranking videos. As far as how often, I would like to get back into some kind of routine if possible. So maybe like, but there's no way. I mean, when I was really doing my YouTube channel, before I had like other things going on, I could post 2 or 3 times a week. That's not going to happen anymore. That is not going to happen anymore. But I do want to post regularly. I love doing YouTube. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to post a video every Wednesday. Or every Thursday. Maybe every Thursday. I think I'm going to try to post a video every Wednesday or Thursday. And see how that works. Once a week. I will try. Because like I said, I do want to get back to it. It's something, oh, that's good. It's something that makes me happy, and yeah. So the lips. I have like no lip products with me. Again, like it's crazy. But I have one lip product by Lawless that's fairly new to me. It's in Georgie. And I have been using it quite a bit. It's actually really pretty. So I don't have a lot of experience with Lawless, but it's nice. Oh, I have a Fenty gloss. I could use that too. Okay, guys, so I think I am done. We are ready. All right, guys, so I am ready for my date. It is almost 4 o'clock. So we were supposed to meet at 5. So now we're not meeting till 5:45. So my makeup will not be fresh anymore. But you know what? That's the least of it. That's okay. Yeah, so I will be definitely ready on time. And the place that we're meeting, I feel so bad. It's so far. Like he drove so far. It's like 12 minutes from my house. But like I'm telling you, it's just, I know it's not going to work. And if it, you know, even if we get along and we like each other, it's just not going to work. He's just too far. It's just too far, I think, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a little epilogue. I might like come back and tell you how it went. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how the night goes. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel because we talk about it all in my apartment. I always say we talk about it all in the attic, but I'm not in the attic anymore, and I can't live a lie. So if there's anything you ever want me to talk about, by all means, let me know. You can leave me a comment. You can hang out with me over on Instagram at Kimmie Teresa, and if I can talk about it, I absolutely will. Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I certainly hope you are all doing well. If you have used any of these products, if you like any of these products, or if there's anything you think I should try, leave me a note in the comments. Leave me a comment in the comments. Leave me a note. And guys, until next time, and as always, please take very good care of yourselves. It is so important. Take good care of yourselves so that you can take care of someone else. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, little epilogue. So it is almost 10. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And I am home. I just got home not too long ago. I hate the light in this room. Like, it's really, really bad. I really hate the string light. It was not worth the money, but anyway, neither here nor there. So I had my date. He was really nice, as predicted. I had a feeling I was gonna like him only because he lives so far away, and like that's my luck. But yeah, he was really nice. We actually had a good time. We had like a nice conversation. I feel like this piece of hair is like all over the place. And yeah, we ate, we had some drinks. It was fun. The place was nice. I thought it was more on the water. I mean, it was like right on the water, but you couldn't see the water. Maggie Mae's here. You couldn't see the water like from the restaurant. That was the only. Girl, you wanna come up? No, she hates being on camera. I don't know why. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was really fun. I feel like I should have like brought my camera. She's the door shut. She's trying to get out. Oh, all right, Maggie, give me 1 second. Do you hear her? That's her playing with her ball. She sounds like a vicious, like, she's a Shih Tzu Bichon, believe it or not. Anyway, so yeah, so we had a nice time. I had a nice time. I think he had a nice time too. And I should have like maybe like brought my camera and like, because I think he would have been cool with it. He was like that type of guy where I could have like brought my camera and like, oh, this is us on our date. But the only thing is that he lives quite far, and I don't know in real life how that's going to translate, but we had a good time. We'll see. He was very nice. So yeah, so it was a success, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to wash my face and probably go to bed. Maybe not go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. Maybe just like watch TV and get ready for bed. All right, guys. So I will see you all soon. And yeah. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.